Oh, 6. There's something I want to tell you.
Oh, what is it?
Andy, release the pancakes.
So are you gonna miss this place?
Not at all. Maybe it'll be better luck for the next 10. I wonder how they know each other. Let the boomers talk.
Sarah Buke.
Yeah, you hear?
Don't hate me, but I can't find my keys to the vault.
Paige, now I'm gonna be late to this cookout.
Hey, my Sistas fans. I'm back with another one. Here is the mini trailer of episode 22, which is the season finale, which drops people this Wednesday. So we start off the trailer with Danny talking to Officer Green. It looks like Danny took Officer Green home. I am so exhausted with this whole thing with Danny taking these men home that she don't even know. I don't like that the writers do that with her. That is one thing I really don't care for, is how many men she bring home with her. Danny, you already had a situation with a man who attacked you in your home. Why would you bring somebody to your house that you don't even know like that? I don't care if he's a cop or not. I was definitely not feeling that. Danny seems like she needs a little more therapy when it comes to her emotions and sexually, just feeling like to satisfy herself or to get over something, she has to kind of lay down with a man. I think that's what she was supposed to be going through therapy for. To not go that route when she's feeling away. And she seems like she continues to do that. Even though I love me some Danny, I love Danny down, I just don't like the way she's kind of portrayed when it comes to men. I don't know what angle they're trying to show us when it comes to Danny and men. Maybe some women do that, and that's where they go when they need the comfort after a situation that they can't really deal with. I don't know. I just don't like it. And I think that Officer Green is up to something. I don't know exactly what he's up to, but if you guys remember, Officer Green is the officer who came to question Andy. After the situation happened with Andy and Gary and the shooting of Jasmine, Officer Green was the first officer there. Now, I'm assuming that's how Andy may have knew Officer Green, because if we remember, Andy said she knew an officer that would help with Cameron when they found out Cameron was missing. So, when they thought Cameron was missing. So I'm not too sure what part Officer Green is going to play in the end of this season finale and also in season 10, because he is in season 10. So we move from there, and the next scene of this trailer is Andy talking to her mom. Now, Andy is talking to her mom. Her mom tells her that she has something that she needs to tell her. Now, just my theory, guys, I think that Mr. Keys is Andy's dad, right? I could be reaching, and I could be wrong. But my theory is that Mr. Keys is Andy's dad. Andy's mom is going to tell her that she is sick, and she wanted to let her know before anything may happen with her, the truth about who her father is. Now, remember, guys, I believe Andy said her father passed away. So I think that because that is exactly why her mom came, because her mom has some kind of sickness, as we all kind of seen on the show. Her mom has some kind of sickness, and I think she just wants to tell Andy the truth. And Andy's going to get this truth and be devastated that her mom is sick. And then another thing is that her dad is still alive. And I'm thinking that it could be Mr. Keys. Now, a lot of people are saying, no, I don't think it's him. I don't think it's that, because Andy's mom didn't know Mr. Keys. She just met him in the bar. But if you know what it looked like, she had already known Mr. Keys. So that's not like, and this looks like maybe the writers are going in that direction. So we leave from that scene and we go over to Karen and Aaron. Now, guys, I did believe that Aaron was not going to be there when Cameron came back from going out, just from the way he was so suspicious when he left the bag there, and Cameron kind of noticed it. And he gave her some type of sob story about he was going to go before and get the house together. I don't know. It seems like Aaron may be getting cold feet. I don't know. But as far as Aaron and Karen goes, it looked like they are going to leave. Now, in this same trailer, guys, we also see Andy, Sabrina have like a car accident. So I'm not too sure if if Karen is really going to leave. But when I read the synopsis for the next season starts January 2nd, which is season 10. Episode 1 of season 10 synopsis says, Karen is not the only one that disappears, which means that Karen probably still does leave, which would be surprising if Sabrina gets into a serious car accident. Why would Karen still leave? Something is a little bit off. I don't know exactly what's going on with that, but we'll see, because there is also an explosion that happens in front of Zach and Fatima's house. I don't know what's going on with that either. So let's just see. Let's just see what happens with that. But Aaron asks Karen, is she going to miss the apartment? She says no. She's ready to move forward. And Aaron is like, okay, I'm glad she's on board. But something is not right with Aaron. I will repeat this over and over again until they show us what's really going on with Aaron. Something is not right with Aaron. If Aaron and Karen are definitely off the show, that's one thing. But if they are staying and we're just getting them go, they leave for a little while and then they return, we're going to see the real side of Aaron, okay? So we leave from there and we see everybody at the barbecue. Now, at the barbecue, we see a little part where Andy says to Karen, I want to know, how does she know Mr. Keys, talking about her mother. So so Karen was like, well, let your mother live. Let her talk, let her have a conversation with him. Now, this is, again, people, what makes me think that Mr. Keys could be Andy's father, as well as Zach's father, right? Or related in some type of way to Zach, right? Even if Mr. Keys is really not Zach's father, but I think that's what we going into, Andy and Zach being brother and sister. I think it would be good too. I would like to see them two in that they get along and make sense. So it would be great if we found out that they are really brothers and sisters. And then I feel like we went back to going back to the scene where Andy and Zach were in the house, and Andy was really emotional and she was thanking Zach for saving her. We all kind of thought, wait, is Andy trying to push up on Zach? But I think they were trying to guide us into this of them being brother and sister. I think that's what the writers were trying to do. They were trying to paint a picture of them having some type of emotional connection and being not she wanted Zach or Zach wanted her. It was just that they're going to wind up being brother and sister. Okay, that's my theory. And then next up, we we have this whole scene with Danny, and she gets a knock at the door. Well, not a knock at the door. We see Tony just barge in her house, and that causes a conflict or an altercation between Tony and Officer Green. So we'll see what happens with that part. So we go back over to everybody at Zach and Fatima's house, and we see Danny shows up, and Fatima says to Danny, what's going on here? Is everything okay? Then we skip from there and we jump over to Sabrina. Sabrina is in the car and she's having a conversation with, sounds like Paige. Paige tells her that she left the keys she can't find the keys to the vault. Sabrina, as she's driving on this actual photo right here, guys, that I have posted right here, it looks like as if Sabrina sees somebody behind her, right? So I'm like, damn, it looks like she's looking at somebody. But we'll see what happens with this part. So as soon as she's looking curious, like behind her in the rearview mirror, boom, we see her car hit her car. And we are all stunned because it's like, all right, is Sabrina going to be all right? I know a lot of us was looking at the actual trailer like, oh, shoot, it's going to be crazy for Wednesday night, because is Sabrina leaving the show as well, guys? Do y'all think Sabrina may be leaving? I don't know. It was no word of Sabrina leaving. I think it was, we have the scenario set up for Karen leaving, right? But we never went into anything about Sabrina leaving. So I think that this is going to be a situation where Sabrina is going to be in a hospital in bad shape, and Sabrina's going to be in a hospital in bad shape, And the ladies are going to have to come together to try to save her and try to investigate who actually hit Sabrina. I'm starting to think that somebody actually hit Sabrina on purpose. Now, how would they do that, and how would they know that where Sabrina was going, where she was driving to? Like that's the only part. Like, how would we know? How would someone know? And we said that, I seen a lot of people saying that maybe Damani and his girlfriend did it. But how would they know where Sabrina would be at? That's the thing, unless they had been following her, right? And who would have told them where she was at? Because it looks like it's going to be another investigation. I don't know if it's because of the accident or whatever explosion happens by Zach and Fatima's house. So, boom, that was actually the end of the trailer. So we have a lot to pack in with the trailer, with the season finale that comes on Wednesday, guys. We're going to have to deep dive into that episode. I'll do that review on Friday night. But let me know what you guys think and what you guys think is going to happen. As far as Sabrina, and is Cameron really leaving? Could Sabrina be leaving the show as well? Could Zach, Mr. Keys be Zach and Andy's dad? And before I leave it in this review, we do have Fatima that overhears Mr. Keys having a conversation with somebody over the phone, and he tells them, "I don't think it's the right time to tell him now." And I'm like, something is going on here. Mr. Keys could be his dad. I don't know. Let's see what happens with that. And if so, he could be Andy's dad as well. So that is the end of my review again, guys, for the mini trailer of the new episode, which is the season finale, episode 22, on Wednesday. Again, guys, Sistas returns January 2nd. Season 10 starts. It is going to be a doozy from what I hear. Now, I don't know if this is going to be their final season or not. Hopefully not. But stay tuned, and Friday, I will definitely do my review on the season finale of season 9. Stay tuned, guys. I would like for you guys to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button so you know when I post new content. Stay tuned.